Impeachment is on the table, and there's a notion that it might not make it to the Senate. I need that notion to be upheld. The articles of impeachment, Nancy Pelosi's considering, the Speaker of the House, not actually sending them over to the Senate. What are your thoughts on that as a lawyer?
Yeah. I think, first of all, Mitch McConnell said that they may not call any witnesses for the trial, which is oxymoronic, because how can you have a trial with no witnesses of any kind?
Because he's not intending to have it. He has the numbers. And it's a numbers game. He has the numbers. He knows they don't have to do anything. And when it comes through, they'll just say, not guilty, y'all got to feel me. And that's it. Trump walks.
And these senators, like Lindsey Graham, are saying he's not going to be an impartial juror. I just went through a jury process where if anyone was saying, like this police officer, I'm not going to be impartial, you are no longer a juror. You cannot be considered a juror. This is one of the most sacred duties that a senator is supposed to have. But for my take, if she never sends it, that's fine. We already did what I wanted history to remember, which is we called out wrongdoing, just like we did with Bill Clinton, and said that's not okay. That's what history needs to provide. You know, we need to protect that. The legacy of our country matters more than what we're feeling in this moment. We're not going to remove this president. We're going to have to do it at the ballot box. We need, as a country, to look back when we're older. When I talk to my nephew in 20 years, and he's like, what happened with Trump? I don't know. He may have an older voice than that.
Yeah,
he's 20 years old.
Maybe while he's your family member.
What happened to Trump? Well, we impeached him, and our speaker didn't think he was going to get they were going to get a fair trial, so that's it. We impeached him. He has that. It'll follow him throughout history.
And there's only been 3 people in our history, 3 presidents that have been impeached.
Yeah.
But when we come back, I'm going to read a piece from Michael Harriot, who's one of my favorite journalists on Twitter. Michael Harriot from theroot.com, who has a thread on another evil president who is very similar to Trump, who's not one of the impeached in history.
Ooh.
Yes.
Suspense.
Tuned. Yes, stay tuned for that. 866-801-8255. What are you guys' thoughts? Do you believe that Nancy Pelosi or the Congress should not hand over the articles of impeachment to be decided upon with this current Senate, especially in light of Mitch McConnell? And Merrick Garland is trending as well. Because, once again, Mitch McConnell in the Senate blocked a president from sitting, rightfully so, a Supreme Court justice because he could. This is not a man that's going to follow rule of law. Yes, Smith, you want to say something? You got it? Go ahead.
One of my proudest moments is when I looked at Barack Obama in the eye and I said, Mr. President, you will not fill this Supreme Court vacancy.
What is that?
What a piece of garbage.
Yes.
Turtle man.
Name calling's not going to...
It makes me feel good.
Does it?
A little bit.
But it doesn't change anything.
No, of course.
And I think the biggest power move for Congress right now, for the House of Representatives, is to not allow this man to have any power. Give him no oxygen.